Alright, I'm back in Twisted, and we're going to be checking out the brand new Christmas update. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to make our way up to the National Weather Service, and we've got the UTOV. This is a pretty cool interceptor. As you can see, it is brand new to Twisted, and where the mission takes place is actually up at the National Weather Service. You go around the map to other parts, but you start here. And we're going to go ahead and actually do it. So we're going to go over to here, and we are going to talk to the employee that's actually in the office at this building. All right, so we're going to park really, really well right there, and then we're going to go on inside, and here we go. So let's go ahead and talk to the National Weather Service employee. They say, hey, we need some help. The shed out back didn't survive the blizzard. We're right in the middle of building a new probe, but the sensors got scattered everywhere when the shed collapsed. There were 2 sensors, but we haven't been able to locate them. We believe the sensors were buried in a snow pile outside. Take this shovel and help me dig them out. So let's go ahead. We'll go to the back of the building, and then we will dig out those sensors that are in the snow. So as you can see, this is where the damage took place. You can see the big snow pile, and the building is sort of broken. Now, when you get out your shovel, a green box will appear. This green box is the search area. You're going to want to go through this entire box, and once you get the sensor, you can bring it back, and then there will be more steps to rebuilding that probe. So I like to scan from left to right. This is just a normal way of doing it, and eventually, we should find something. Oh, there it is! We found a sensor, so let's go ahead. We will return to the National Weather Service building and bring them the sensor. All right, here we go. No way, you found one. But you were only able to find one? Well, great work. We'll gather more information on the missing sensor, and I'll have another task for you tomorrow. So there we go. Now we've got to wait for the next day, and we'll be able to go back to the National Weather Service building and continue the mission. All right, we're going to head back to the National Weather Service building, and we are going to continue this mission of trying to rebuild a Christmas probe. Yeah, that's an interesting statement. Never thought I'd make that. But let's go ahead and park, and we'll go in and talk to the employee here. We still haven't figured out what happened to the missing sensor, but here's something that we need help with in the meantime. Our shipment of probe shell materials got delayed because the blizzard knocked out power at Tiv2 Guys HQ. We've been given special permission to search through the crates there and recover the 3 components we need. Once you find the part, bring it to the workbench outside the HQ. After you've collected all 3, assemble the shell and return it to me. Thanks for your help. Head over to 10 Strike to reach Tiv2 Guys HQ. So we know where that is, so let's get moving. All right, here we go. We are arriving at the Radar Technologies building, and we're just going to pull on over here. Now, we've got to go inside and basically search through the crates that are in here, and there they are. So this is a fairly simple task. We're just going to search through each one. And, all right, we've already found a component on the first one. That's fairly lucky. Let's keep going here. Oh, there we go. We found 2 of 3. We just got to find one more, and there it is. We found all the components. So let's go over to the workbench here and assemble the shell. So I can already see something off to the right there. That looks fairly interesting. And there it is. That is the Christmas probe. So let's go ahead. Let's take it back to the National Weather Service building and deliver them the probe. All right, let's go ahead and pull into the parking lot once again here. And as you can see, this is the Christmas probe. We've got string lights there, Christmas lights on the mast portion. You've got the red and green down at the bottom there, and an anemometer at the top. Very cool. So let's go ahead and deliver this. Already assembled? That's amazing. You've been an incredible help. We think we've figured out what happened to the missing sensor, and we'll have a game plan for you tomorrow. Alright, I think we should have some fun this time around. We'll just drive right up the embankment into the parking lot, and we're just going to deploy this thing right into the parking lot. And there go the flaps, and flaps are down. Now the spikes will go down. There it is. And there we are. Perfect. Thanks for coming back. After reviewing CCTV footage, we were able to identify the culprit behind the last missing sensor. Someone driving a Chevron 454SS stole it a couple of hours after the blizzard had collapsed the shed. We don't know where they went, but they should be somewhere near Almora. Okay, so we got to go find this guy. All right, so we're heading down the highway now, and we're looking for a pickup truck that is somewhere around here. You can see Almora, but I'm going to first check the highway, and yep, there it is. So we've got a green pickup truck just parked right on the side of the road there. So looks like we found our culprit. We're going to flip around here, drive the wrong way down the road, and here we go. Let's pull over right here, and let's confront this guy. All right. Hey, as you can tell, I am stuck. Well, it does appear that way. If you can find me a shovel, I can make it worth your time. All right. Make it quick. I got places to be. All right, so we got to get this guy a shovel. So I'm assuming we've got to go back to the National Weather Service. All right. We are back at the National Weather Service, and that is a very interesting looking cloud over there. Let's say hello once again. So, you think you found the person, and they're stuck in a ditch. Well, here's the shovel again. We hope you actually found the right person. All right, we got our snow shovel. Let's go. All right, I see the truck there, so they haven't left. That's good. And we are going to say hello. Let's go ahead and help this guy out. Thank you, pal. This will work great. All I have is this. You'll probably get more use out of it than I would. Anyways, I've got to get myself out of this mess. See ya. There we go. So we've got the missing sensor. Let's return back to the National Weather Service and let them know we've got their sensor. Here we are. Let's go on inside. Wow, we are impressed you were able to find the stolen sensor. Come back tomorrow and we should have the probe assembled and ready for calibration. All right, well, we'll wait for tomorrow and see how this goes. All right, we are once again back with the UTOV. I think I might actually park legitimately here. There we go. And let's see what we've got to do. It's calibration day. This is the final step to getting the probe fully operational. There are 3 tasks we need your help with. First, collect probe data in temperatures below -5 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius. Second, collect probe data in temperatures above 25 degrees Fahrenheit or -4 Celsius. Finally, collect probe data during a snow squall. Winds must exceed 35 miles per hour or 56 kilometers an hour. Once all 3 tasks are completed, return back and we'll finish the calibration. So there we go. We've got the Christmas probe, and now we've got some work to do. All right. I already see a snow squall. We're going to head over there. There is one over here as well, but that one's a little closer. All right, we're driving underneath the snow squall right now, and we're going to have to find a place to deploy this probe at. We're basically in front of it. I think I'm just going to pull over, and we're going to measure some data. So here we go. Drop this down. And the cool thing is now you can actually see the instruments inside. So we were missing all of those components. But now that we've got them, we should be collecting some valuable information. And it's important to look at the weather as well. The unfortunate thing is that we're not really going to get those lower temperatures, so we might not be able to complete this part of the mission right now. All right, we're getting some pretty strong winds here, so that is a good sign. But we're going to say goodbye to our probe there as we drive away. Oh, there it is. We probed a snow squall, so that's good. Now we just got to get lower temperatures. But yeah, when you actually complete that part of the data collection, that notification will pop up, and it will let you know that your probe was successful. Now we've just got to get temperatures, so that thing's going to sit there for a while. All right, so it has been a while, but we have successfully completed all of the calibration requirements. We've gotten the 3 data points we need. We're going to return to the National Weather Service, give them the data, and we'll see what's next. All right, back once again here. It's pretty late at night, but let's go ahead and walk right into the National Weather Service here, and fantastic work. Perfect timing for this warm-up. The environment is volatile for the next couple of days. We'll begin calibrating the probe immediately. It won't take us long. Come back tomorrow, and it will be ready to go. So all we got to do is come back, and we should be set to go. All right, we are back at the National Weather Service, and as you can see, we've got some good weather approaching here, and we're definitely going to be getting some tornadoes. So let's go ahead and talk to the employee. The probe is ready for full usage in the field. Thanks for your help. We still have a task for you, though. Deploy the probe on a violent tornado. The tornadic winds must exceed 250 miles per hour. This will help support our research efforts. So there we go. If you manage to, we will award you with a gift. Best of luck out there. So there it is. That is exciting. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get a tornado, and hopefully it's over 250 miles an hour. All right, so we're now in the hunt for a 250 mile an hour tornado, and I've got just the interceptor for this challenge. It's quick, it's nimble, it deploys very fast, and it's the tornado attack. Now, this is actually the 2002 variant of the vehicle, so it can be accessed just by purchasing it in the game. It's a regular variant that comes with this update and event. And we're going to go ahead and chase these storms and see if we can get a tornado. All right, we got this storm wrapping up pretty nicely here. And it's got a really big tail cloud and wall cloud. And I think we're going to probably get something touching down here within the next moment or two. And there it is. There's the ground circulation. So there we are. Tornado is on the ground. We got another tornado in Hazleton right now, starting to touch down as well. I think I'm going to chase this one, though. It's really multi-vortex, which is what we want. We want those little vortices to hit the probe and get these really high wind numbers. Now we just got to keep tracking with it until it gets to pink TVS. And once it's pink TVS, we'll start deploying one after the next with these probes. All right, it is now pink TVS. We are right in the path of this thing. We're going to try to deploy right up here by Welchell Valley. Probe is down. All right, we're going to keep going. All right, there it is. Oh, my gosh. They went airborne. 180, 190, 200, 218. Wow, okay, so we're definitely getting a lot stronger here. Oh, my goodness. It is ripping apart that town. Absolutely destroying it. 220, 230. Oh my gosh, there it goes. Pro truck is going. It's getting slayed. Going airborne. 205. 207. 217. It's going a little further north. Alright, let's redeploy. Let's deploy right here. Alright, and we're going to have to get out of its path now. We can't keep going. Oh my gosh. Deploy here. Oh my gosh, it got me. It got me. Tornado had picked me up. Oh my gosh, and I'm dead. It's getting some intense winds over there. I can see the readings going up there. Oh my gosh. There it goes. 250. 300. Oh my goodness. Crazy wind speeds on that. Holy cow. There we go. Okay, with that, let's see if we can go talk to this person, or do we need to pick up the probe? Thank you. This will be extremely useful data. As mentioned previously, we have a gift for you. This is the final gift for doing our tasks. All rewards will appear under the Hazleton Christmas tree and will be available on Christmas Day. Oh, okay. Enjoy the holidays. All right, so we're here at the tree, and I should mention that these gifts will only be available on December 25th or Christmas Day, but since I'm in the development place, we can actually check them out right now. So starting out first, we're going to go to the 2006 Bullhorn Buffalo 1500, and over here, we actually have the Christmas variant of the probe truck. And let me go ahead and bring it up here. There it is. And yeah, this is a very interesting Christmas vehicle. We've got, of course, the wreath. We've got string lights. We've got an elf hat. And the bed cover is actually a Christmas gift, which is pretty cool. Another thing to note is that when you do the strobes, they're no longer yellow. They're actually green. Oh, hello. And goodbye. All right, so now if we go to the Jacko category, this is where we find the Pimpkin vehicle. We can go over to here and spawn in a snowman version of this vehicle. And, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's, well, it's a snowman. So there you go. Moving on to the first interceptor we've got here that's been turned into a Christmas vehicle. We've got Tornado Puncher. You can see it's got snow and some string lights, as well as the reindeer nose and antlers. So this thing is fully decked out and looks pretty cool, I will not lie. And it is not the greatest view in the first-person mode, as there's snow literally all over the windshield here. But that's what the Christmas version of the Tornado Puncher looks like. Next up, we got the Storm Piercer, and this is actually the Dorothy. It's a variant of the Dorothy, and it's been heavily changed, and it does have a deployment mode that's a little bit different, so I'll drop it down here. You can see the flaps come down. We've got some new sounds, I believe, to that, and we do have the doors that open up. This is pretty cool. You can see that there. Some more doors here and there. The inside's been stripped out heavily at this point, but that's what it looks like deployed, and I believe that's actually what this vehicle looks like today, or what the Dorothy looks like today. Next up, we've got Tornado Attack, and as you can see, it's been decked out with some Christmas lights there, some string lights, and looks pretty cool, very festive, but that's pretty much it for this vehicle. Next up, we've got the UTAV, and it does have quite the conversion to a Christmas vehicle. You can see we've got snow all over the roof. We've got some snow on the windows here. It even looks like somebody's actually wiped away some of the snow here. And we've got a wreath on the front, some string lights there, and a wreath on the back. This is probably my favorite vehicle for the Christmas variant this year. The UTAV looks very unique, and I do quite like it. Continuing with our Interceptor Christmas theme here, we've got the Armadillo. It's got snow on the roof, snow on the windows, the hood, a wreath on the front, but no wreath on the back like the UTAV. And there's also some Christmas decorations on the spikes here too, which is pretty cool. Now here's another great one. We've got the 2025 TIV2, and as you can see, we have a sleigh attached to the end of it, so it's just sliding around like crazy. We have a whole Christmas tree as the mast, and the anemometer is gold. Antlers and a reindeer nose on the front. This thing is very decked out for Christmas. Now, last but not least, we've got the Tornado Wrangler. This thing has got a ton of string lights on it. It's got a wreath on the back, wreath on the front with some more string lights on the grill. And we just ran over a ton of debris there. But yeah, that is all of the Christmas variants in the Twisted update, or the Twisted Christmas event. But just keep in mind that you will be able to get these on Christmas Day. You just have to complete the mission first. And yeah, with that, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you all next time, guys. Goodbye.